interacting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously.
Great. Sounds
Don't be
time-consuming.
disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Okay. Okay, that goes back to the restricted zone. Alright. Onward and outward.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the fragmentum.
This is... Bronya's!
Why was she out here? I found it in the orphanage.
Yeah, so she's been here already? Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
They don't look the same.
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way. Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
I thought they looked different, but now that I realize it, they're just facing away from us. I'm stupid. Brain no work sometimes. Delicate snow globe. I wonder if she dropped it intentionally to leave a trail for us.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belabog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old-world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet,
I see
the
a trash can.
crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
Oh my gosh, she's so crazy.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope.
God, she's been fed lies and she buys all the fucking Kool-Aid.
There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
No.
Darn, can't interact with it. So yeah, that is the ramblings of an insane
It's a
person.
complex mechanism. How did they get past? I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However...
It's our only choice.
However...
there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh. Even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days.
Broken. Oh no, we gotta fight 3 more of these?
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Great. Okay.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Did this really warrant a cutscene? Alrighty.
How am I gonna get that time back? Oh, acceptable quality.
Oh, excuse me, powerful enemy.
Now, how should I dispose of you?
I'm gonna get you later. So we want to focus on objectives because we're pressed for time. There we go. Confirm exploration path. All right, lead the way. Ow.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Huh. Strange.
Alright, turn that on. Two to go.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
I already found a way around.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion. Now, we're deep in the Fragmentum's heart.
All right. There's one right there too. This is a Fragmentophon. Haven't I seen before? Not wise to get too close. Better check with Mr. Yang first. What is this, Mr. Yang? Appears to be a rift in space, torn open by the Fragmentum and erodes reality. Scientific name for it is the Cavern of Corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the caverns are connected to, however. Research does indicate valuable reality data is often scattered within these caverns. As with the Calyxes, the derivatives of the Fragmentum always carry unidentified risks. Please exercise extreme caution if you wish to explore further. Defeat enemies to obtain relics. Ah! So this is how you farm relics. I had been very curious.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Oh, it's a new event. I didn't realize that we're actually into a new story mission. So maybe I'll split this up into 2 videos on YouTube when I get around to it. But we'll keep going for a little bit longer. Cavern of Corrosion.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Ask away.
Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us?
Yes.
I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Give a half-hearted attempt. Close eyes and meditate. You try to recall the dreams. As your train of thought deepens, the voice comes to you.
Well?
There was a voice calling out to Cocolia. The voice knows we're getting close. Try to repeat the whispers you heard.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia.
My thoughts exactly. I'm glad that there's at least a Dan here that's on page with everybody else.
And the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Stellaron knows we're here. Stellaron has already warned Cocolia.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Bronya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Alright. Ah, there's a path this way. We can wrap back around. Which means I can actually reset this so we can go to that other path now. Actually, let's... Nope, hang on.
Not bad. But the real me is better.
She can use her idol while we're in an animation like that? Weird. You do you, Herta.
Feeling lucky.
Alrighty. Starting out with 2 tiles might save me a point here.
Before you start counting. Gotcha. Ugh, this hand sucks. Stay calm. Better late than never.
2K!
Time to twirl.
Try this on for size.
We're on a roll.
Alrighty. The path is clear.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Please tell me this is a shortcut back.
Are these echoes too?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. And all of them have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride.
Not touching the ground.
Others out of human short-sightedness.
Hang on. I can't see if Bronya is touching
Our
the ground.
ancestors,
She's not.
including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard.
You are drinking way too much Stellaron Kool-Aid, lady.
They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars.
Your point?
To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belabog this entire time?
Bronya has a point.
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. Oh, you will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
I don't understand it now. I think you gone fucking crazy. Thank God that was a place that wrapped around to the start. I almost started listening to that echo again.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
If there were, they left a long time ago. There might be valuable information here. Shame we don't have time.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
Feeling lucky.
Alrighty. That barely did anything.
When the odds are against you.
What did that do?
Oh!
For your sins.
That's a set.
Sounds like more business knocking. Try this on for size. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Time to twirl! What are you looking at? It's gonna hurt.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Hold your breath.
Just in time.
Disarm band.
Just a little something.
Not entirely sure what they're doing to us.
Think nothing of it.
Maybe I should look at the debuffs.
Fights are like gambling.
Whoever uses a basic attack will be attacked one time. Cool.
Stay calm. Ugh, this hand's come on. Better late than never. Time for the payouts.
We're just having fun.
And now we just build up skill points.
You're in bad shape.
Never forgive. Execute the judgment.
I'm okay.
Ugh. Oh, that's a set. Time to twirl.
For your sins.
Luke. You must be honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt.
Owie. Sampo's the most at risk
All
here.
better now?
I owe you.
Retribution.
Ouch.
Connection lost.
Just in
Oh
time.
no, we lost Herta.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
That kind of sucks.
Here comes the medicine.
Let's top off you.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
For your sins.
Ow.
Don't need this tile. This enemy is completely different. I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum. I think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Great. Monsters are getting smarter.
Look, Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
The voice is getting clearer.
That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
I could use some of your luck.
Unsent letter. Urtek, continue battle. Alright, more
This
lore.
is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane Guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary respite. But the otherworldly Legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish. As for what came later, you know as well as I.
So,
The eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
Pretty much. That lines up with Svarog's details that we got from him.
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries. Even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
It?
No, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron.
She left out the IPC.
Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
Please tell me this one works. Alright, another one of these. There we go. Don't know why I brain farted there. Automaton Bumblebee. Did they all have names? Are they all named after Transformers?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on. Get lucky.
Oh.
Did not get lucky.
Time to twirl.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Better late than never. Wait for the time for the payout. We're on a roll.
Almost walked right past that.
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please,
We are
please.
in rough shape.
Looks like victory! Time to twirl! That's a set. Play hard.
We turn one to them.
We're on a roll.
I don't have time to fight a boss right now.
Feeling lucky. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours. Time to twirl. Connection lost. I'm okay. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to.
1, 2, 3. Not great.
Don't need this dial.
That'll take more than medicine.
All better now? Tasty.
Oh, that sucks.
You're in bad shape. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
That really sucks.
Nap time. You're in bad shape. Just in time. Just
It's
a
gonna be
little
close. I should have healed outside of battle. This is my bad.
Nap time. Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Last man standing. Or in this case, Natasha. It was just so close, I felt like it'd be a waste.
Feeling lucky.
Alrighty, think we're at the end.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronya's isn't with her this time.
That's not good.
It's only a fragmentum illusion. Let's get a closer look.
I don't like the look of this.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders.
Uh-oh.
Did she just speak?
You cannot approach.
Not good. March, out the way!
The Stellaron. Intruders. You go no.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
Just in time. Just a little something.
That's rare. I gave the boss the first swing this time. Alright. Oh, sweet. They're weak to quantum, electric, and fire, so now I know that my team sucks.
Gotcha.
Luckily, we used our technique
Better
for the
late
buff.
than never.
So, we're gonna get a free one of these off.
We're just having fun.
So probably swapping her to for Asta is probably the best bet.
Savor the vigor of it.
Tremble before my power.
What are those things weak to?
I'm okay.
Yep. Serval might also be nice. It looks like this is definitely a fight where Asta would be preferred.
Stay calm. This hand's... Wow. That's a set. Time for the payout. Time to twirl. You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt.
Let's just focus on keeping people topped
Raise
off.
to death.
Uh-oh.
Witness the avalanche.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Come on. What are you looking at?
Here comes the medicine.
Stay alive, Sampo.
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of eternal winter.
Okay. Just in time. Just a little something.
We survived. Back to stage 1.
Think nothing of it.
Better late than never.
Try this on for size. What are you waiting for?
Let's just pump everything into them while they're still able to use them.
To portray the king well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big?
We're getting close to a break.
You must be honored to meet me. It's gonna hurt.
Time for a shot. All better now?
I want you topped off. You are key damage.
You are doomed to fail.
Luke, what are you looking at?
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
How appropriate.
Come on.
Stay calm. Look at
This is
the
worth a
drop.
shot.
Please, 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 please.
This should be able to kill both the spear thingies.
Victory!
Also, we got a break.
Time to twirl. Time for the payout.
10%.
Time to twirl.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
She does that giant Everwinter charge-up attack, I think, again. We're kind of fucked.
It's gonna hurt.
Recovered from
World
break.
devoured by ice.
That's
Witness
not good.
the avalanche.
That's even less good.
All better now?
Sinners, ready
All right.
yourself for the judgment
Fingers
of eternal
crossed.
winter.
No crits.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big?
I should probably save these for the spear things now that I think about it.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
I owe you one.
Better late than never.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Top off.
Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
Sounds like more business knocking.
As long as I think we've pretty much got this in the bag. Three skill points gonna be enough. Alright, this is our time.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king well,
Something
you gotta
funny
make it
about
worth
him
my
doing
while.
that to Cocolia's face, and I don't know what it is. Come on.
That's
Lucky.
time for the payout. Time to twirl.
Sampo Koski always takes care of his friends.
Because of extra skill point. Top off
Here
Herta.
comes the medicine.
How appropriate.
Freeze to death.
That's
The
annoying.
eternal freeze will bury you.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Look at the draw.
Get 2 attacks back to back here. Maybe we can get a break off.
Looks like victory!
Doubt it. Oh, 5% health. We might just kill her outright.
The world that they promised.
Road to Canosa.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
This is how trailblazing expeditions usually come to an end.
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Yeah, like in the middle of a conflict that could end an entire civilization. Yeah, that sounds like a good time to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I'm more concerned about what Himiko and Welt are doing, and they say that this is of no issue.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
This is the spirit of trailblazing. As I mentioned before, oh, we're gonna do tutorial, Cavern of Corrosion, yeah. Probably should switch out for Asta. I've really been appreciating the follow-up attacks. But might be time to make sure you got everything you need. Oh! Recommended level 38. Quantum, fire, wind, electric. Must include the Trailblazer. Ah. Alright, we'll pop out Sampo for the Trailblazer then. Must be at level 30. Alrighty. This will be the final hour that we're up. Let's hope things go well.
It's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
The appropriately named Everwinter Hill.
What is this? Oh, it's scary.
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world. Even in the ice, could these guys still be alive?
Want to defrost them and find out? I hereby name him March the 8th.
I'm impressed you can still think up jokes right now.
Yep.
Did the architects build this?
It's a big mech.
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you?
Yes.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
Okay. Not change my team anymore. This must be the end.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat.
Is this really a defeat?
Why, when faced with irrefutable strength,
Music's really
is
getting
our
intense.
first thought always to resist, to cover our ears instead of hearing the call.
You know, I don't have the other half of the conversation you're having with the Stellaron, so I don't have enough of the Kool-Aid to buy into what you're selling.
It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish. We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Belabog needs you, Bronya.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here.
Cole, what is that?
I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled.
So you made a
Until a
Faustian
sudden
bargain?
change
Is that the
arrived and threw
takeaway?
everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. A subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world.
Alright.
And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible.
What did you do?
I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Bronya. Enduring torment.
Get to the point.
Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Bronya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you.
Literally, you're just causing the end of the world here. And for what? The idea that you can make a new one?
You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome. Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to listen to that.
We are guardians, Mother. Chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya.
There's that damn close-up on the mouth again.
Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
Nothing good.
That sign.
Yeah.
The fate of this city, of Belabog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world.
That's not good. What's she doing?
You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you!
She's flying.
This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog. A guest with no manners, huh?
And we're fighting the 3 little guys over here? What the fuck are we doing about the big thing up there?
Who's the lucky one today?
This is our chance.
Ooh. I can hear whispers in the OST.
Batter up.
Wow. That's a set.
Oh, there's all of our breakfast stacks right off the bat.
I don't remember inviting you. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Look out! Gotcha! Better late than never.
A lot of damage buffs here.
That'll take more than medicine.
Let's just top up Asta.
Saving me while
Engine! Break them!
That is not good.
we have to stop it.
Oh, it's another one of these things. What is that? Oh, is that what imprisonment is?
A gift from the stars.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. You've outstayed your welcome.
You're in bad shape.
How can we bring a giant like this down?
Just in time. Just a little something.
See, this would be a good time for someone to show up and help.
Nothing of it.
I sometimes forget to check the turn order, because I might not always get an opportunity to heal.
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
There we go.
A guest with no manners, huh? Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound.
Can we speed up and get an extra turn out of this?
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
That puts Natasha up.
Batter up.
Here comes the medicine.
Much better.
Better late than never.
9 stacks of gauge recollection. What? Unremovable. Current stacks of gauge recollection 9. Loses 1 stack of gauge recollection after being hit. What does that do? Binding the Golden Age. Enters a charged state. 9 gauge recollection stack. Casts a Liberation of the Golden Age in the next action. Every time this is lose 1 stack. Liberation of the Golden Age. Deal successive minor imaginary damage to a random target. Oh. Oh, okay.
Time for the payout. I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one
Get rid of a few stacks, please.
This is our chance.
it is. Himiko helping, I'm assuming.
Himiko! It's Himiko!
Yay!
Hello? Can you hear me? Gosh, the signal's terrible. Himiko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the street you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands.
Those smiles just bring a warm smile to my face.
So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Oh wow, parkour! Didn't expect me to just run up the thing.
I'll cover you!
This is getting over the top. Oh, that music is amazing though.
Grab hold of me!
This thing is so fucking tall. Thank you, Dan Hung!
Behold, the power granted by them!
That's not good.
Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled
Those whispers
the
are so
anti-matter
unsettling in the
legion
background of the music.
700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Mother of deception.
Stay alert.
Oh, we're by ourselves. Massive ice damage. Ice damage. Summon lances. Locks on.
Rules are made to be broken. You're out! Let's make it quick. Better up!
Huh? Oh, it just gave us another turn.
A brave new world! Let's go. Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities.
I don't care. I'm going after your shins with my bat.
Let me bestow upon you despair.
That doesn't look good. That's an ouchie ouch. You know, maybe everybody could have tried to run up the thing instead of just stall by themselves.
Is this the universe?
Hi, welcome to the afterlife. Population U.
But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
That's the Aeon of Destruction, right? Nanook? I could be misremembering. It's been a long time since his name brought up. Path space. The return.
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
That's not spoopy at all. Oh, I can sprint.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to
What's in the desk? I can almost look in the desk.
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau. You were my most cherished friend.
Yep. She
Madam
bought the...
Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
She bought fully into the Kool-Aid.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Oh, there was supposed to be something there that I could see.
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs.
As Farag said, this could have all been sustained if we all just retreated to the underground and abandoned above.
As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
A higher mission?
It is too early, Bronya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
Hang on, there's a little kid over here.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Cocolia abandoned preservation.
Yes. But we have no right to judge. The fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair.
Yeah, we'll be able to destroy the Stellaron. Everything can go back to normal.
To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture.
So you're supposed to be all the wills of the people who resisted the Stellaron, huh?
The haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
But you must persevere regardless. Then let others carry the will of preservation.
You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost?
I can just barely hear like more than like 3 voices in that.
Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
Is it like a sword? Or like a spear? It doesn't look sharp, so I would say it's a spear. It's pointy. Oh, music. Wait, is that same thing that we heard from the first prologue? It's got the guitar. Cool, how did you get the spear out of your chest, though? Round 2.
It can't be. The will of preservation has made its choice. Nothing of the plight of this world.
I can't hear you over the music. It's just a little bit too loud.
We are doomed to destruction. We will go bravely, walking hand in hand into the darkness. No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
Oh, I have my full team. Oh, and a trial version of the Traveler?
Stay alert.
Sorry, not the Traveler, the Trailblazer. An ally is currently being locked on. Please use Can's skill. The skill can taunt enemies and draw attacks from Cocolia.
Indestructible.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars. Come on.
This music is super intense.
Time for the
It also feels like the game's in slow motion, in tune with the song.
You're in that shape.
Magma Will is accumulated when Can is attacked. Consume 4 stacks of Magma Will to use an enhanced attack.
A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today? Stay calm.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
Tasty.
Time for the old world to collapse.
Oh god, the robot. I forgot about the giant fucking robot. The Engine of Creation is activated. Use it to destroy the Lance of Eternal Freeze. Oh, it's on our side now.
Lance up.
An ally's target action can charge the engine of creation to unleash Preservation Creation's wrath.
They're ready. To the finish.
Scared yet? A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I really like this track. I don't know if it actually fits with what's going on right now.
Start counting. I don't remember inviting you.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
That didn't look like it did much.
Look out!
I'm on guard. Fracture.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Come on. Come on. One more.
That's a set. You're in bad shape.
You gonna put the spears out?
The Stellaron changes everything.
I guess. Who's the lucky one today? Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Come on. Luck of the draw.
Big attack.
Please, please, please. Looks like victory!
And I think this will wrap it up here. Oh, they're down to 1. Natasha! Oh, they were doing less than 1%. Oh, there's another phase.
Go the past.
Lance up and ready.
That's not good.
Defend the weak.
Punch.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. A gift from the stars.
There we go.
The power of the Stellaron is
Oh, the music stopped. That's not a good sign.
You
Oh.
are but cinders of the old world,
Oh, no.
soon to become ashes. Be the architect of a new world.
That looks painful.
I'm on guard.
Everything's ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
To the finish. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
This song just keeps going.
Naughty children, don't listen. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're in bad shape. That's a set.
All right.
Pants.
About to get another break.
The only redemption.
Look out!
Time to go on the offensive.
Shields down.
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine. Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Come on. Big numbers.
Better late than never. I'll remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
Alright. That imprisonment's not going to be annoying at all. Oh, that just did enough to kill her. Okay. Okay.
This Stellaron promised us the future. It will become everything!
That's... Rip Bozo, I guess?
It's over.
Eesh. I want to feel sorry for her, but she went full crazy.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
I guess, until someone else decides to fucking absorb a Stellaron power and this nonsense starts again.
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
I wish we could have done more, to be honest. I can't think of anything fun to say.
Start thinking. We're going to need all the humor we can get. At least the biggest hurdle is behind us.
Yeah, crazy dictator lady is gone.
There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
Cover up the truth. Fuck that.
Can I really do that?
Why did they even give us the option to hide it all?
Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
Sila.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
I mean, you could trust the Guardians, plural. You just couldn't trust Cocolia. She was like the first of many. Or I guess the last and first, the first and only who actually got corrupted. You can't just assume that every leader is going to be a bad one.
Mother died to preserve Belabog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city.
Oof. I mean, that's kind of partially true. It looked like at the end she tried to absorb it into herself and it was going to go kablooey.
From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It leaves a sour taste in my mouth, but if that's what you want to go with, I ain't going to stop you.
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
Or, you know, you could just say the Stellaron is gone. You could leave out some details. You don't have to tell them all the truth. You could just, you know, tell them what they need to know.
It's logical and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
A lie will always be a lie. Maybe exclude some of the cool stuff we did. Okay.
I understand. But I must protect those that believe in the architects.
Who the fuck are these architects that we have yet to meet? They have a lot to answer for in all I'm concerned.
For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden.
I don't envy that.
Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
You need a hug.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Really would have been nice for Wildfire to show up and help.
Thank you.
We got Zila, but it would have been nice for more people to show up. Thanks to Himiko and Mr. Welt, I guess.
Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Jabbar and serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Bronya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted.
I think she needs a nap.
I need to think of something. You, help me out here.
You take Bronya back. We'll pass on the message.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belabog's sake.
I guess. I don't think we need to lie.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
Yeah, about that. I saw Quiploth the Preservation. That's the second time I've sacrificed myself for you, March. All of a sudden, I was infused with great power and terrible power.
Thank you. That's not answering my question, though.
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on. Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry up and find Natasha.
Tread on, a brand new path. Preservation. Gives us fire. Alrighty. Select can. Enter her path screen. Paths can unlock can displayed here. Destruction. You can switch between unlocked paths freely. Cool. Each time the Trailblazer is hit, they gain a stack of Magma Will. For max of 8 stacks, when Magma Will has no fewer than 4 stacks, the Trailblazer's attack becomes enhanced, dealing damage to a single enemy and enemies adjacent to it. When the Trailblazer uses basic attack skill or ultimate, apply a shield. Okay. And then we have a taunt. Chance to taunt. Does this change the Eidolons? It does. The voice lines are the same. Interesting.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Uh-huh. That's neat. As cool as this is, think destruction might be the way to go. I want to eavesdrop. I missed a conversation last time between these two.
Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? Do you feel dizzy, tired, or...
I don't know, Zila. I feel cold all over.
Isn't that normal? This place is freezing.
Oh, let's get out of here before you catch a cold too.
Don't worry, I'm a tough cookie. Here, hold on to me. Let's go.
And they're gone, just like that. Oh, and there's more enemies here now. Cool, whatever. Not important.
I could use some of your luck.
What mission are we on right now, anyway?
Look! There's a big crowd around the clinic! Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go ask around.
Sweltering morning sun. Not bad. That's great. Our friendship began from our fight. After the battle with you folks, I meticulously examined the security of one of the restricted zone. I think it's time to hold a mass military exercise to raise new recruits, vigilance, and defensive awareness. Then I'd like to invite you to be the main drill master or host the military exercise. The Silvermane Guard, restricted zone. The youngins and the Silvermane Guards need your guidance. Alright. Winter Soldiers March.
Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength, and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belabog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yeah, you could say that. It was a hard-won victory.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Bronya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
It would have been better if everyone came with us.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Bronya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Count us in. Can't wait to see the looks on their faces.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Sampo. Start with the mining team over at the Great Mine. Look in the moles. Start with Gertie. Yeah, let's go with the mining team.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
If anything, I would have liked to tell the people over in Svarog's group first, but personally, whatever.
Do you think the Great Mine was affected by our fighting on the surface?
Let's hope we didn't cause a collapse.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot. I sure hope they're not arguing again. Quick, let's head over.
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're short on goods and materials right now.
Oh, well, we actually have enough for the moment. You hang on to it.
Hey, are you guys causing trouble again?
It's you! Oh, no, you misunderstand. There was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. The vagrants here hadn't stopped to help. I doubt we'd have gotten everyone out in one piece. I was just discussing how to repay them. It's a shame the mining team's hard up right now.
Want to hear something really great?
Oh, to do with us? Yeah, I'm listening. Whoa, you mean to say that we're about to be reunited with the overworld?
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream. Good things don't happen to us.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming. If you don't believe us, pinch yourself.
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining team can finally escape this poverty. And you won't have to rely on the charity of others. We'll finally be living with the dignity we deserve.
Oh my god, come on, wipe your tears. Let it all out, man.
Thank you, outsiders, from the bottom of my heart. The mining team will remember you as heroes, as will the rest of the underworld. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work. If the cable car station can start operating again, we'll dispatch a mining representative to negotiate with the architects.
Alright, group chat. The sealing of the Stellaron is complete and spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We'll need to stay here a little longer. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Great, I'm craving some juice. Pom Pom still owes me a glass. How is Yarlio 4? Not great, even though the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided. The existing fragmentum is too deeply eroded. The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't gain the vitality it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Is there anything else we can do? Trailblazer, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against the austere conditions and always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now the eternal freeze is gone, fragmentum has lost the momentum to expand. It will be revitalized. Believe in the preservation of its people. I think for this spatial energy. Oh my god. You keep north of Yarlo 4. Might be interested in checking that out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after the spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered, to the point where you might even reconstruct certain scenes from our past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memorable adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found.
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did all we could, now it's just a matter of time.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
Alright, I'm back. Well, that's the official news. Roommate's officially moved out, which basically means my rent has just gone up by about another $400 or so. Oh well. I've mentioned before, things are getting tight.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Echo of War. Review past memories of fighting formidable foes and obtaining trace materials. Rare light cones. Okay, so that's how you farm light cones. Okay, so this is where we get relics. And this is where we get rare trace materials. Ah. Yeah, because those are the thingies I need to get my traces leveled up to the next thing. Alright.
Just thinking about work gives me a full body migraine.
Yeah, me too, King J.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Of course, if you're injured in an accident, just panic, just leave it to the doctor. We're back.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
Maybe next time we can send a group notification.
Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think?
I agree.
Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I was thinking that as well.
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Alrighty. Ooh, we unlocked a new simulated universe. That'll get me another copy of Herta. I don't know if I'll record that or not, though.
Outsiders. Friends of Clara.
Hey, Perkins.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Okay, now I was gonna say, did we freeze the game? Ah, there she is.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
Nice haircut, Svarog. Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Old friend of yours?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now, Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
I know you will, kid. Your future is yours to decide.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
Good on you, big guy. Oh, Bronya can. March 7, Dan Hangs group chat. Are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. Is that done holding a wine glass? Your taste in stickers. How do you feel physically? Thanks to Zila, I'm fine now. Thank goodness I've already given orders to the Silvermane guards to immediately lift the blockade between the overworld and the underworld. Some people from the underworld should have already received the notice. After closing for more than a decade, the cable car station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, would you like to come see the overworld for my secession ceremony? Ooh, wouldn't miss it for the universe. See you there. And she uses block stickers, that's funny.
That's our Bronya. Quick as a flash.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
No time for me, my friend.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Glimmer of what does not belong. The corner of a yellowing envelope hanging limply on the edge of the opening. Push it lightly into the dark, unknowable depths of the mailbox, like a pebble dropped into the ocean. It lost connection with the outside world the moment it vanished into the abyss.
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the children's table.
I don't know how much of a celebration we'll be having. But I know Hook and Clara will be pleased to sit with you. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda.
Unfortunately, because we live in a society, survival is always at the top of the agenda. Need food to eat, gotta eat to live.
But for the children who were born
Need money
into this
to
era,
get food.
who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. And when you're ready, let's go home.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines.
It's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Does this thing have a good safety record?
Relax, relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious. So, ready to climb aboard?
That inspires plenty of confidence. Time to take the kids out for some fresh air.
Sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
Funny.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
I never saw Clara from behind. I never realized that what she was wearing was a hoodie. I just assumed it was a jacket.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Staying a while longer. Oh, my last seat. Should give me the other visor. Finished that thing about the Stellaron. Already launched a counteroffensive on that Fragmentum, but we're talking about the Fragmentum. I think only you can. Fragmentum is my home. I like your spirit. I like Oleg. If you're planning to join the offensive, go and look for a liaison officer named William at the Silvermane Guard Restricted Zone. Alright. Just collecting quests. Alright, Japard.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were just doing your job.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. but Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Alright, that's the giant statue of the geocrystals, right? Oh wait, this is the cable car thingy. This is the thing that was fenced off earlier, right? It's a suitcase, vintage design, layer upon layer of dust piling on top of it. Typically seeing such luggage in transportation is nothing unusual. So it can be said that the suitcase's lonely presence will fall within the realm of what's considered normal, even though it's somewhat out of the ordinary. After all, no traveler would ever throw away their prized luggage on the roadside like that. At least not for long. As if it were somewhere in this case, the person who left it, their stuff behind must be habitually forgetful or unbelievably rich. Moreover, this forgetful rich traveler apparently left something quite extraordinary inside the suitcase. If you press your ears against it, you might have a listen. You can hear what sound goes like this. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Appears to be some kind of mechanized device knocking a sound at each passing second, calm and coolly, but wait. Having this thing here is probably problematic. The suspicious suitcase is making ticking sounds and the transportation station is busy. Gosh, that's terrible. Stop right there. You know what that means, right? Sure you know. I know, maybe it's a valuable gold watch. Oh wait, just hold on for a sec. It's not just watches that could be ticking. What about bombs and explosive devices? We better be sure, lest it kills us all. Fortunately, you're calmer with your words suggest, and you haven't reached into the alluring suitcase, and unfortunately, we still don't have a single clue of whether it's a bomb or just some kind of timepiece. Either way, we gotta open the suitcase now and know what's inside. That sounds a little dishonest. Which to do something that goes against societal ethics would cost you the praise of high morals. Not to mention the guilt you'd have to endure. She looked at you from the others. Oh boy. Or I could turn a blind eye to all this, turn around and leave this place, pretending everything you just witnessed was never happened in the first place. I have to open the suitcase. No problem. So were you ever blessed with the praise of high morals? Of course I have. High morals were a real person, I'd probably be frowning so hard at you right now. One thing at a time. We'll know what to worry about when you come to super praise high morals to open a suitcase. Go ahead. You finally locate the source. The ticking sound of a rather empty suitcase turns out to be a precious gold watch. I was right. The moniker Wallace is engraved on the watch, along with the line, should this item come into your possession, kindly contact Wallace Cambridge Limoustein. Your act of kindness shall be handsomely recompensed. The watch seems to be destined to be here at this very moment, as its wealthy owner has already made preparations for all the foreseeable fates of this watch, with the possible exception that it might be mistaken for a bomb. Hurt Locker achievement, that's funny. I wasted time on a suitcase. Trash can. Usually a large paper ball unfolding and contains wrinkled scraps of paper. I hereby tender my resignation on this my final day of work. I hereby tender my resignation on this my final day of work. I wish to be frank. Generally speaking, my job is uninteresting, and so I hereby tender my resignation on this my final day of work. I wish to be frank. Generally speaking, my job is uninteresting, therefore has no meaning. 4. Forget it. Time for work. A few typos away from a new career.
Gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
I would hope so.
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Wow! Did you see that, Clara? A super big steel monster just ran past!
I don't think that's a monster. Mr. Svarog's database has information about it. It's called... I can't remember.
Don't worry about the name. The important thing is I saw what it can do. It has a huge appetite and swallows people whole. And it just so happens to be the mole's next target. We'll defeat the iron monster and save the people in its tummy.
I believe it's called a cable car.
I don't think that's how it works.
Should I keep an eye out for anyone else? Let's just go to a bench. Why this bench specifically?
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belabog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belabog, hear me. Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage.
I really don't understand what the purpose behind that decision was in the first place, other than the voices in her head told her to do it.
In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belabog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belabog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky.
I wonder what Sampo's doing.
I firmly believe that with the determination
Oh,
of
there's Zila.
everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belabog, hereby take my oath.
Only 19 generations in 700 years? I guess that adds up. That just means that some of them lived really short lives, or short terms.
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address.
You feeling better?
Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute. But I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... She tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
Where's Zila?
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Why call her out like that? Unless the writer is trying to foreshadow something that's going to happen to March later. The part about preserving the seed of the civilization was real. It's what you do as leader that matters.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Speaking about preserving hope.
Allow me to explain.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
It might take 700 years. Stellarons are terrible things.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belabog is in the hands of its own people.
We'll find a way to root out the Fragmentum. The Astral Span... This will do everything under... Oh, whatever. These are both basically the same answer.
Case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
I'm not looking forward to the next one.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey?
2.5.
I never change you two.
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Time for a nap. I feel like I could fight 100 more monsters. What will the next adventures be like?
Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
New feature. Planar Ornaments. Provides the wearer with various special stats, gain bonuses and buffs if the wearer has a complete set equipped. Oh, are those things in the relics? Alright, cool. Planar Ornaments can offer multiple special stats. Challenge the simulated universe to acquire planar ornaments. They actually want us to go to the fucking monument and take pictures. At least we're gonna end on a positive note.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
About 100.
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
That is so ominous.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious.
You didn't know?
Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time!
Hey, Payla's here.
Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition for this one.
Whoa, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. You'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Have a look, I took a photo of everyone.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belabog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture, and it's crystal clear.
Payla's such a weird character.
Wow, photos are awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
You know what
We're going on like close to 5 hours here now, it seems.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three! Come on in! I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
How old are you, like 40? Still looking to hire assistants for the workshop?
Hey, that's not your line. We're here to take a photo, remember?
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Oh no. Yeah, we might as well save these. I don't really care.
There's gotta be a better shot than this one.
I was trying really hard not to blink.
We shouldn't have trusted an amateur. Never mind. At least it's memorable. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
Stay safe,
If
kiddo.
you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
we can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of
the
our
music's
luxury
changing again.
suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belabog is full of life again? I know I do.
Return to the hotel and rest with no surprises this time. This is what the mission description says.
Come around and have a look.
Still don't know what happened to Sampo. He kind of just disappeared on us. I still can't forget the fact that we got a praise of high morals for fucking ambushing the housekeeping. Go to bed. Cocolia in the ethereal outer space, the gaze of preservation, your fragmented memory, the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of the frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. The voice passes rapidly. Try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden you hear it again, a female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
It's Kafka's voice.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right.
There he is.
Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by.
The hell is this guy's deal? We never really learned.
Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
I'll say yes.
You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Is he talking to us directly?
We should be getting back to the express.
I've never figured out.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I dreamed about Sampo.
You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
We're gonna keep running into Sampo throughout our journey, aren't we? Faction Belabog. How was your rest? Pom Pom completed the routine to pre-departure inspection. Nameless is ready to move. Alright, you must have many questions. Start our preparations now. The real question is, should I end here or should we go a little bit longer? Because we're already close to 5 hours.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey! I'm not that heartless, you know.
I want to have one last look at this world. Alright, so this is the good stopping point then. So we had a lot of fun. I appreciate the time that everyone put into sticking around for when you did. This is probably going to be part 2 of 2. on YouTube for this stream, but I'll see you all in the next one. We'll probably spend the next time we check back in on this game, we'll probably start going through all of these little companion missions that we've kind of skipped over. Because they're starting to pile up. And I would like to get through all of them. We'll start with the ones at the Herta space station, and then we'll work our way back here. Eventually closing out and moving on to the next thing. However, we'll probably be doing other streams and other games since we've spent so much time in this one. Probably moving back to Genshin because I still have like a checklist on my desk that I haven't finished everything on it. Remember, it's the activity that I get from you all who watch this that is going to determine how much more of this and other streams we do in the future. So be sure to like, follow, subscribe to both here on Twitch, here on YouTube, and if you know where to find the links in both the description and my About page, you can join the Discord, make suggestions on what I should play, react to, analyze, or just experience next, as well as have conversations with me on occasion. Bye-bye. See you all next time.